Tip 1. Air fryer poached eggs. Stop boiling eggs the old way. Today I'm sharing 2 air fryer egg tricks that completely changed my breakfast forever. And I promise, once you try these, you will never go back to the stove. I used to boil eggs every single morning. Same pot, same water, same routine. And honestly, I was so bored of it. We've all been there, right? But then I discovered I could make perfect poached eggs using nothing but my air fryer and a heat-proof bowl, and everything changed. Now before anything else, let's clean those eggs properly. This is a step most people skip entirely, and I'm telling you, it matters. Fill a large bowl with about 1 quart, that's 1 litre, of water and add 1 teaspoon of salt. Stir it around and drop your 5 eggs in. Let them soak for about 2 minutes. Then use a clean cloth to gently wipe down each eggshell. This removes any dust, bacteria, or residue from the surface. Rinse them 1 more time under clean water and you're good to go. And here's a bonus tip right off the bat. If your eggs have been sitting in the fridge, soak them in plain water for 10 minutes before cooking. This brings them closer to room temperature and prevents the shells from cracking when they hit the heat. Now take your heat-proof bowl. It needs to be one that can handle high temperatures. Thick-walled glass works perfectly. Pour in enough water to submerge the eggs about halfway. Add a small pinch of salt and give it a quick stir. The salt does 2 things here. First, it seasons the eggs lightly from the outside. Second, and this is the science part, salt helps the egg whites firm up faster, so your poached eggs hold their shape beautifully, instead of spreading out like a mess. Now carefully crack each egg directly into the water. Take your time, you want the yolk to stay intact. Lower each egg in gently so it settles into the water naturally. Quick question before we pop these in the air fryer. Are you team runny yolk or team fully set yolk? Drop your answer in the comments right now. This is actually going to affect how long you cook yours. Place the bowl carefully into your air fryer. Set the temperature to 340 degrees Fahrenheit, that's 170 Celsius, and set the timer for 20 to 25 minutes. The air fryer heats the water slowly and evenly from all sides. It basically acts like a gentle water bath. The eggs cook gradually without any violent bubbling, which is exactly what gives you that silky, soft, poached texture. Check at the 20-minute mark. If you can see the whites are fully set, but the yolk still has a slight jiggle, that's your runny yolk. If you want it more set, give it the full 25 minutes.
Oh my goodness! Look at these! The whites are perfectly set, smooth and silky, and that yolk is just sitting there golden and gorgeous. Use a spoon to carefully lift each egg out and set it on a plate. Serve them with some toast, a little fresh salad, and a crack of black pepper. This is a 5-star hotel breakfast, made at home with almost 0 effort. I kid you not. Tip 2. Baked egg cups. Alright, moving on to trick number 2, and this one is so much fun. We're making baked egg cups using thick-walled heat-proof glass cups. 4 little individual egg cups, each one loaded with toppings, baked right in the air fryer. Start by cracking 1 egg into each of the 4 cups. Season each one with a small pinch of salt and black pepper. Check to make sure no shell pieces fell in. Nobody wants a crunchy bite. Now this is the really fun part, loading up the toppings. And honestly, this is where you can get totally creative. First up,
Add some diced green bell pepper for crunch and colour. Bell pepper is loaded with vitamin C, way more than an orange actually, and it adds this fresh, slightly sweet bite that works beautifully with the egg. Wash your spinach, let it drain, then chop it finely. Divide it evenly between the 4 cups. Don't overload, just a light layer so the egg still cooks evenly. Now chop up some bacon strips and add a little to each cup. The bacon is going to get slightly crispy as it bakes, and it adds this incredible smoky, savoury depth to every single bite. Sprinkle a little chopped green onion over each cup for fragrance. Next, dice 1 tomato into small pieces and add a little to each cup. The tomato adds a gentle acidity that cuts through the richness of the egg and cheese. It keeps the whole thing from feeling too heavy. And finally, the finishing touch, a generous pinch of shredded cheese right on top. When it melts in the air fryer, it creates this golden bubbly blanket that holds everything together. Oh man, it's so good. Now here's what I want to know. If you were making these, what would your dream topping be? Tell me in the comments. I might just make a version with your topping next time. Set the temperature to 360 degrees Fahrenheit, that's 180 Celsius, and bake for 10 to 15 minutes. 10 minutes gives you a soft, slightly runny yolk. 15 minutes and everything is fully set. I personally love mine at around 12 minutes. The egg is just set through, but still incredibly tender. When they're done, carefully take the cups out. They will be very hot. Let them cool for just 1 to 2 minutes so they're easier to handle. Now take a thin spatula or a butter knife and run it gently around the inside edge of each cup to loosen the egg from the sides. Then flip the cup over onto a plate and lift it away slowly. Oh, look at that! A perfectly formed little egg cake! Colourful, layered, beautiful. You can see the red of the tomato, the green of the spinach and bell pepper, the golden cheese on the bottom, and that soft egg in the centre. So there you have it, 2 egg tricks that will completely change the way you think about breakfast. Silky air fryer poached eggs and colourful baked egg cups, both made without a single drop of oil, both ready in under 25 minutes. Which one are you trying first? The poached eggs or the egg cups? Drop a 1 for poached eggs or a 2 for egg cups in the comments. I read every single one and I love hearing from you. And if you enjoyed this video, smash that like button and subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next.